And we're back. It is your boy Cool Groove Gaming, and this is Kinlaig Farming Simulator 25 episode 4. We are picking up right where we left off with the the pea harvest. I had gone and picked up the baler because wasn't expecting it, but we have straw. So some extra source of revenue. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. If I get to, this will hopefully be up before Christmas. If not, Merry Christmas. Hope you got what you wanted. What I wanted for Christmas was that long lost uncle who wanted to bestow upon me millions and millions of dollars. I've been waiting on that since I was a teenager and yet to get it. So, like today's society, I will be delusional and hopefully that one day I will get it. But yes, I also do distinctly remember that I would have more of a plan. Um, General Patton says all good plans go out the window the moment they go into action. I'm paraphrasing. I need to go back and look at that, but um, I got called into work tonight, so I'm doing a quick video and then off to work I go. I hope off to work I go. uh, so I'm trying to be a little quiet because the missus is trying to get the youngest of the three boys to bed, and he is a daddy's boy. And the moment he hears me, he drops everything. Um, and I need a stronger tractor. And if you keep your tap on, I have a sore throat and I am drinking some tea to help said throat. Uh, but yeah, as we progress, um, I do plan on finishing the harvesting of the peas. Speaking of which, I need to go in here. Here we go. All right, let's get this going right. So, the list of things to do is get a more powerful tractor. Finally, get up those hills. Um, I, I know. Don't really have a plan. I'm just doing a playthrough. This is no challenge. I'm just having fun. Um, uh, so I get bored, I guess. I do know that I want to buy some property to where I can start making planks so we can rebuild that castle. I guess that's my biggest goal. Is I would love to see that done. Um, and that was fast. All right. So, oh, and I missed some spots. So let's get out of there. Open the gate. All right, we got that little patches there. Let's get into the tractor. And we are only at 17% capacity. Let's go gather this missed spot. And then drive this bad boy over to the other field. And while we got this harvesting over on the other field, then we and collect the bales here. I'm going to guesstimate we only have about 2 bales, maybe 3 on this. And oops. And the buses do not like that. So let's get him out of the road. Right there. And let's go back up and just let them move on their merry way. So last episode, Uncle Walter helped us with a liming contract. And where did all these people come from? uh, seriously? Uh, can I go around? Bill me for the scratch paint job. Alrighty. Maybe that the fact that they're now not on screen, maybe they will like disappear. Alrighty. Alright, so that's going. Got this bad boy turned on, and let's see how much of a struggle bus we're going to have. I'm more worried about when we go uphill, not downhill. And we'll have to get ourselves a trailer so we can pick up these said bales, and then we'll have to figure out when they will be at peak and where to take it. I think I can. I need to paint this tractor blue and call it the Little Thomas. Oh, not Little Thomas, the little train that could. Thomas is a whole nother character. Oh, we're just crawling along. But go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you are hearing this. You've already made it 8 minutes through the video, and you're watching me going very, very, very slow in my John Deere. Oh my word. Maybe we can pick up some speed. Yeah, downhill. Woohoo! Alrighty. Let's see if we're not missing anything, so that's good. Though I need to pay attention to my line. I'm sure I missed something back there. But that's okay. We got plenty of time. We're going to continue the harvest and figure out where we can sell our peas and see what we could do with said peas. What productions can we use that will make peas as we go back up this hill? Well, we may have more than 3. I'll say I want to update my prediction. We'll probably have 4 or 5 on this field. We're doing the 244 cm. Yeah. Don't know what the cm means. I can't be. Is it centimeters? Obviously in math it's centimeters. But when it comes to the bales, I have no idea. Okay, I pass maths. Alrighty then. There we go. We made it up the hill. Go back into this view. And they're still there. Not my problem yet. Just leave them alone. Hey, there's a question for you if you're watching this. Who's got the worst drivers, America or Europe? I've seen the videos. You guys got some crazy drivers. So, yeah. Oh, almost done with these hills. And if you hear anything in the background, I don't know how to fix that yet. Wife and kids are upstairs. They're half of them are sick, so they were going to bed early tonight. I thought I was going to have some peace and quiet. Boy, was I wrong. All right, so the headlands are done. So let's go with the down and backs. And we have officially done one bale. So I don't have to backtrack anymore. Go knock this one out since I missed it. And I heard the munchkin. So full disclosure, I'm in a apartment that's open layout. The walls are made of paper. The outside of the house is made of cardboard. On a windy day, you can feel it through a closed window. And so you can hear just about everything, even when neighbors need toilet paper. So, yeah. Um, so definitely not some rich guy who got bored, decided to go and do a YouTube channel. This is just some guy who the initial thought of doing a YouTube channel was just to have fun with the boys. So I'll be right back in your second. All right, and I'm back, and I was right. We did get 5 bales at the last one. Um, and I know I mentioned we need a trailer so we can pick up said bales, but we also need to pick up a new tractor today. So I want to do something that I've never done on this game. Normally, when I play, my natural instinct on this is the moment I harvest a field, I plow and then pick up the gravel. Um, but I'm going to shake things up a little bit, and I'm going to get a cultivator. And as you see, the struggle is real with this tractor and hills. Getting a new tractor with some more ponies underneath the hood would probably go wonders when you get a cultivator. So, but we will probably keep this tractor just to do the the hauling of the wagon, um, and the bales if they don't struggle in doing so. Um, yeah, this is going to be a struggle bus. And why they haven't done a an update to where you can have this being an AI job is beyond me. It didn't do it. It's like, I know you're busy firing employees because the racing game bombed. You know, and I get that you still want to have us do something. I get that, but still, give us the option. And why our modder community hasn't came up with that either. I'm sure they probably did. I'm still fairly new to the community, um, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that. But seriously, if you're watching this and you're a YouTube or a modder and you know of a mod, hook a cousin up, please. 'Cause that would be awesome. Alrighty. So our harvester is doing the headlands. Um, so we were doing renting equipment. Now that I have a tractor and a baler, if there's a baling contract, we use our equipment. That's if they want a square bale. If they want a round bale, then we'll have to rent the equipment. But since we have a harvester, how did she didn't complete her task? Oh, brother. The computer has gone stupid. All right. We still have a whole headland. So let me turn it back on. And we're at not even half capacity. Yes, I did update. This is a modded tractor. So, and we're missing pieces. I still think it's funny how this straw has that green mist. It's like it's toxic. Stay away! Stay away! Uh, so I don't have to go. I can limit my backtracking. That would be awesome. Do 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 do. But yeah, so we got to. Okay, so we know what we need to get: tractor, cultivator, trailer. Um, but we'll need to get a seeder, and we need to figure out what do we want to do. I know our little side quest would be to rebuild the castle, but that would require money. Because this map is expensive, and I have ADD. Um, so we will cultivate said fields, and what will we plant? What to plant? It would also be based on what kind of productions we have. I know. I was, oops, looking at the available productions on here. I do know that once we get a land with timber, we will more likely put a modded carpentry production on site. Because with the regular chainsaw, I do not know how to trim the trees. So putting them on a log trailer and doing that is out of the question. But I do know that if we get enough money, we can buy one of those logging tractors that do it for us. So that's what we'll probably end up doing once we get the money. All right, so we're 2 of 12 of the collectibles that we have discovered. And I believe that is all of our harvest. All right, so let's go and dispose of the peas as we have deer that are suicidal. All right, let's avoid traffic jams. Put the pipe out. And we're sitting on 47,000 liters. Oh, wow. And that is full. So I didn't go hard enough on the shenanigans. I think this is the right way. No. Let's put the header on the trailer. And that works. All right. Oops, sorry. Let's go ahead and connect this in case we do a. Alrighty, let's go up. Too far but down. Alrighty. So, got that part for now. As I cracked my knuckles over the microphone again. And I need a new chair. Alright, so let's finish harvesting this. And because it's the struggle, I'm going to pause it and come back when I'm done. And we're back. And I missed the spot, but I went and got a stronger, a more powerful tractor, mid-range, mid-tier tractor, medium tractor, and it only does 3 or 4 mile an hour faster than what the John Deere was. And speaking of which, the John Deere doesn't know how to drive, but it did make it up this hill. What am I seeing here? So when I told it to come up here, it was going to take the long way out. All right. Oops. So, all right. So this is what we're going to do. Now that it's not stuck, we're going to send it over here. And go back to our baling. So I did check off camera when I was buying the trailer, the tractor, and the cultivator. Peas are peak at December and straw is January. So we need to figure out a way to store that for a couple more months, and then we'll go from there. Um, this is much of a nut and burger video. We did some harvest. We were collecting bale. We got new equipment, and so hopefully in the next episode we will have sold the peas, sold the straw, and we'll no longer be in September, but in October, November. So this, with that note, this has been your boy Cool Groove. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Peace.